Hello all, welcome to session 51 of the PySpark series. So in the last 6 sessions we have started, I think from last 7 sessions we have started learning about joins in PySpark, okay? And this is 8th session of on joins, okay? So we have seen what is inner join, okay? What is left outer join, okay? And now we will start understanding what is right outer join in PySpark. So basically we have, just to revise, inner join is about like it will join only matching, okay, if there is a match of the joining key on the left data set with the right data set, then only it will join. Okay, left outer join, it will list down all the records from left data set. Okay, if there is a match, it will join. If there is no match with the right data set, it will just map right data set columns as null. Okay, but all the um, records from left data set will be present in the joining results. Now in case of outer join, it is just I would say a reverse of left outer join. In case of right outer join, um, we have all the records present from right data set. Okay, where there is a match with left, it will join. If there is no match, it will pad the left data set columns as null. Okay, so very first session we will start with very basics. We will be joining over one column. Okay, let's see that in practical. Okay, so I have the data set. It's the same data set we are using. Okay, from the inner join. Okay, so what we'll do, we will start creating the data frame quickly. Okay, you all are aware what we have to do. We have to import, I would say, all types to create the schema. Okay, I am from pyspark.sql import functions as f, right? Databricks will keep giving you these recommendations. Okay, that is good, but we will type, okay, for our practice, right? Struct type, okay, and struct field, okay, struct field, okay. What is my first field? Employee ID, integer type, right? Employee ID, which is integer type, right? Let me copy. Oh, employee ID, employee name, and department ID, right? Employee ID. I'm just writing it again so that you will also write again and you will also get that hands-on. Okay. Employee name, which is string type, and department ID. Department ID, which is integer type. And let's create quickly a department schema, which is struct type. Okay. And struct field. Okay, what is first field? Department ID. Okay, which is integer type, sorry, which is integer type, and department name, which is string type, right? Let me run this to check if everything is correct. Okay, struct type, so this T should be capital. Fine. Okay, let's quickly create the data frame. Okay, empdf equals to, we all know, spark dot create data frame. We have emp. Do we have emp data? Okay, emp data and emp schema, right? Emp data and emp schema, right? And department df equals to spark dot create data frame, department data, okay, and department schema, right? Now empdf dot display. Okay, we'll just display to check if we have created the data frames, right? We'll just display to check if data frames have created correctly. Great. Data frames have got created correctly. Now what we will do? We will perform a right outer join. Okay. Now if we see here, if we analyze the data, department 1 has match. Okay. Then what we have, department 2 also has match. Okay. Department 3 also has match. 4 also has match. 5. Okay. There is no department 5. There is no employee of department 5 here, right? So what we expect is 1, 2, 3, 4 should get joined to the, I would say, left data frame. Okay. And 5, for 5, it should pad the left data frame columns as null. Okay. So let's do that. What we'll do, right join df equals to emp df dot join department df. Okay. We have to join on emp id dot, what column we have, department id. Okay, depth id equals to department df dot department id, right? And how we have to join? We have to perform right join. Okay, so let me perform right join and let me display this join data frame. What it is saying, emp id is not defined. Okay, so it is emp df, not emp id. It's a data frame, right? And this is the way to select a column from data frame, right? This is the way to select a column from data frame. Now let's see. Okay, so now emp id1, as I said, sorry, department id1 has got joined to department 1, then 2. Okay, 1, 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 have matches. As I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 have matches in the left data set, right? But department id 5, if you see, has no match in the left data set. That's why it has padded, or it has I would say added the left data set columns as null, right? Okay. And we, what we can do, since this depart right outer join, we can specify in few more ways. For example, right join, I'll create this df1. What I can do is route right underscore outer. This is also fine. Okay, this is also one of the way to, you know, specify right outer join. Results will be one and the same. There will be no change in the results. And right join df2 equals to, what I'll do, I'll just put right, I'll just remove underscore. So right outer is also fine. Okay. Now the results are the same, right? I'll explain you how this join has happened. Okay. Now, if you see department ID 1, right, each match will be joined. Okay. So for department ID 1, how many employees we have? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there will be 3 records. Okay. In the result for department ID 1. For department ID 2, how many we have? 2. So 3 plus 2, it is 5. Department ID 3, how many? 1. 3 plus 5, 2 plus 1, 6. Right? Department ID 4, how many we have? 1. Right? So 7. Right? 7 will have match, and department ID 5 will have no match. So that's why we have 8 records, right, in the output, right? That's how join generally happens. If there is a match, it will join to each record where there is a match. Okay, here department id 1 has match with 3 records, right? 1, 2, 3. 2 has match with tier 2 records, right? So 1 will be joined to this one first, then this one, then this one, right? That's how join will happen. That's how join works. Okay, if we say internally, kind of, right? Now, similar to our previous sessions, what we will do, let's do one thing. Let's try to do a right join in SQL also, right? What I'll do, I'll just create or replace temp view. By now, you know, right, why we are using create or replace temp view and not create or replace global temp view. That's a data frame concept, right? Don't worry. Sorry, Databricks concepts. We will see that later on in our Databricks series in future, right? So department df dot create or replace temp view. Okay, let's say I have to create department, right? So I have temporary, views created. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll use spark.sql, right? Select, let's say, star from employee, join department. Okay. Now join, I have to what specify here? Right join, right? Right join department on emp employee, right? Employee dot department id equals to department dot department id, right? And what I have to do? I have to display, because results of Spark SQL is always a data frame, right? So now if I display this, results will be same. I'll be having 8 records in the output, right? So that's how basically the right outer join works in PySpark. Okay. Fine. I think that's everything. That's the basic for right outer join. In next session, we will continue understanding what will happen if there are null values in the joining column. We already have seen these, right, in inner join and left outer join. And in the next session, we will see how joining over multiple columns works in case of right outer join, right? Fine. That's everything for this session. If you feel this is useful, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay. If you have any suggestions, do share your feedbacks in the comment section, or do connect me over LinkedIn. Right. I'll be accepting your feedback. Okay. I'll try to implement that. Fine. That's everything for this session. I'll see you in the next session.